Hey everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Advocate Information Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and uh, we have a very interesting topic for today's show, in which it is the U.S. Supreme Court must legally uphold Colorado State Supreme Court's decision legally removing Trump from the ballot. So let's get right into this. Just a few weeks ago, like last month, during last month, the Colorado State Supreme Court made a ruling that Trump is to be barred from the uh, prime from the ballot, from the state's ballot for presidency. Now, uh, Trump and his legal team, of course, is appealing the decision to the United States Supreme Court. But here's the thing: the United States Supreme Court must uphold the Colorado State Supreme Court's ruling because of the fact that um, for it to be legal to remove Trump from the ballot, the state's own Supreme Court must um, must uh, require two things. First, the judge has to rule that Trump committed an insurrection against the country, which the Colorado judge did in the ruling, equating the events of January 6, 2021 with an insurrection and holding Trump culpable. Okay? The second thing that the state's Supreme Court must require is this second, the amendment has to be interpreted as saying it includes the presidency, which the Colorado Supreme Court did in its ruling that said the former president can't be on the ballot. As long as the state's Supreme Court mentions these two things in their ruling, by law, by law, the United States Supreme Court must uphold that, that state's Supreme Court's decision. Um, so that's the thing. You know, that's the law. And as long as that the Colorado State Supreme Court mentions these two things in their ruling, the United States Supreme Court must legally uphold that state Supreme Court's uh, ruling. End of decision. That's it. Okay, and um, I want to read another thing to you guys. Okay, Section 3 of the Civil War era 14th Amendment says, no person shall hold any office, civil or military, under the United States who, having previously taken an oath as an officer of the United States to support the Constitution of the United States, shall have engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the same, or given aid or comfort to the enemies thereof. So it is already proven the Colorado State Supreme Court already ruled that Trump has engaged in the insurrection. Okay. Section 3 of the 14th Amendment of the Constitution of the United States says, and I'll repeat it again, no person shall hold any office, civil or military, under the United States who have previously taken an oath as an officer of the United States to support the Constitution of the United States shall have engaged in insurrection. Right there. That's part of the Section 3 of the 14th Amendment of the Constitution of the United States. Specifically says this. So by law, the United States Supreme Court must uphold the decision of Colorado State Supreme Court barring Trump from the state's ballot. The Constitution says it, plus as long as those two requirements that I told you about before are stipulated in the ruling, then the United States Supreme Court must legally uphold decision of the Colorado State Supreme Court barring Trump from the state's ballot. Now, a lot of people don't want to hear this. A lot of people are going to get mad at this. But this is a law. Trump engaged in the insurrection. Plain and simple. That's the bottom line. So, a lot of people are going to say, well, this is just a political stunt, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not a political stunt. This is the law. This is, again, Section 3 of the 14th Amendment of the Constitution of the United States. Plain and simple. Bottom line. It's not about the politics of it. This is the law. And that's the truth, ladies and gentlemen. And the United States Supreme Court must uphold the law. Bottom line. You know? So, that's the truth. Whether people like it or not, that's the truth. And Trump should be barred from the ballots. That's the law. Seriously. He engaged in insurrection of the United States. That's the bottom line. So, anyways, I wanted to remind all my fans out there about the business that my husband and I have together called AWLDNY. The link to there is awldny.com. And you guys can check out all the items on there. And I also wanted to remind all my fans out there about my other business, my other website that I have called Advocate Information Highway. And the link to there is AIHNY.com. Again, that is AIHNY.com. You guys should check out all the pages on there. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.